I found out that he's been having an affair with my best friend.
How did you find that out?
I was looking through his text messages, and I saw that he was texting another woman.
Mm-hmm.
And
was the number saved in the phone as your friend's, or was it?
No, it was
just a number.
Just a number, and
mm-hmm.
then I started to, as I was reading and looked at the messages, I kind of pieced it together, and I checked the number on my phone and realized it was my best friend.
So what did you do whenever you found? Did you call her? Did you go see her? Like, what did you do?
Well, no, I didn't confront my friend at all. I went straight to my husband,
mm-hmm.
and I just pretty much showed him the phone and asked him what was going on.
What did he say? Like, did he try to deny it and, like, say that's not what it looks like, or?
Yeah, he tried to say that it wasn't anything serious, but, I mean, according to the messages, it was a little bit more serious than what he wanted to make it out to be, and,
mm-hmm.
You know, he just tried to comfort me and tell me that he loved me, and
mm-hmm.
that it was a mistake, is what he called it.
Uh-huh. So, do you know, was it just, like, text messages, or have they, like, had
actual
sexual?
I don't think they actually had any, like, physical interaction.
Uh-huh.
It was just, they were just texting each other, planning, like, what they were going to do, and...
Like, he was going to leave you? Was she married?
No, she's not married. She's single.
Okay.
And so, I mean, the way it sounded, he wasn't going to leave me. He was still going to be with me. They were just going to hang out behind my back.
Okay. So, does anyone else know about this? Like, how long ago did you find out about this?
I found out about 3 or 4 days ago, and I just told one of my good friends, and then that was it.
Okay. Well, I think, so what emotion really, like, are you feeling right now?
Just hurt, sadness more than anything. I mean,
mm-hmm.
I wasn't angry. I mean, I was angry, but more so I was just sad about it, you know?
Yeah. Do you think it's to the point now where you're just angry? Like, I mean, obviously, like, you're still going to be sad, but, like, has your anger just kind of, like, built up?
Yeah, because, I mean, I can't do anything to change what's happened, you know? It's over with, and he's done this and put our relationship in, you know...
Right. Okay. Well, the first thing I'm going to have you do is I want you to stand up. Okay. And look at the chair and act as if that's your husband. And he can't say anything back to you. He can only listen. So what do you want to say to him? Or what do you have to say to him right now? How you're feeling and everything else. Just let it fly.
Ultimately, I think you're a piece of crap. I think it's crappy the way you've treated me after all the things I've done for you. I've never done anything like this to you. I've never even thought about doing something like this, and the fact that you would not only do this to me, but to my best friend hurts me more than anything, and I just don't know how you plan to fix this, or if it's going to be fixed, or what we're going to do, but I just don't really like you right now. So that's all I really have to say to him.
Okay, so in our last session you were kind of talking about your family.
Mm-hmm.
So, who's the most important people in your life?
Probably my aunt, or maybe my dad,
mm-hmm.
my grandparents too, so.
Okay. And what would you say are your most deeply held values?
Trust. I think, trust is really important, and, so that's kind of the problem. It's conflicting with what's going on.
Right. Okay, and where do you see yourself moving after everything where do you see yourself moving from after everything that's happened, like with your husband, like moving forward?
Well, I'm not, right now I'm still not fully sure what I want to do, if we're going to try and work through things, but if this ends in divorce, then I just want to work on focusing on my job and maybe, furthering that.
Okay. Okay, and if you could become the person you would ideally like to be, what characteristics would you have, do you think?
I would like to be just forgiving. Even if me and my husband do divorce, I'd want to forgive him and still, do that. I just want to be a nice person, be respected and trusted,
Okay, what is an accomplishment that you are really proud of? And it could be, like, before you were married or, like,
Probably just graduating college. I mean,
Mhm.
getting a degree, that was a really big deal.
Mhm.
'Cause I was one of the first people in my family to graduate,
Mhm.
so the fact that I can have a successful career based on that, it was a really big point in my life.
Right. Okay, and if you could have the perfect job, where and what would it be?
I guess right now I would like to just teach in another country or something like that.
Mhm.
You know, I'd love to travel and do things.
Yeah. Okay, and if you were independently wealthy, what would you do with your time?
I would not have a job. I would just travel. I mean, I'd do a lot of fun things.
Mhm. Okay. And do you have a time in your life that you would call a peak experience? Do you know what a peak experience is?
No.
It's like basically it's just like a time in your life where you're just like at all time. It's basically like you're just at an all-time high. Like everything's just going great, and like you really just like can't describe the feeling that you have, and like nothing or anyone could bring you down.
I mean, I guess just when I got my first job, because at that point I was married, I had a house, and then I got my first like real job, and I was gonna be making the money I'd always wanted to make, and I mean, just it felt like everything in that moment was right where it was supposed to be. It's everything I'd hoped for.
Okay. And what do you think it means to be a friend?
Just someone who listens and can be trusted and is easy to talk to.
Okay. And what brings a significant amount of meaning to your life?
I guess the people in it,
Mhm.
they make me who I am. So.
Okay. And then last big important question. What for you makes a house a home?
The people in it.
People in it, love, not just the stuff and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so basically what I can tell is you're not sure what you want to do with your husband, don't really know if you want to work it out, get divorced, whatever. So basically like you just kind of want to put your attention and your effort to your work, basically. Just to get in, it'll just help you get your mind off everything, and like, your family can help you and stuff like that. Okay, so basically, what do you want? Do you want to get a new job?
I mean, I think I want to continue teaching. I just would like to maybe go somewhere else and do it. If I could, maybe travel for a little bit and go across seas and teach somewhere like that. I mean, that would be really good right now, just to kind of get away and experience new things and new people and just a whole new lifestyle.
Right. Okay, and instead of the problem that you're dealing with right now, which kind of sounds like a silly question, like, what do you want?
I guess just, it may sound greedy, but I'd like money, I just want to be successful in my job and make money to where I can do some other things, that I want. So, I mean, I want money so that I can ultimately do things like travel, because I think that would make me happy, and just provide for, like, other people in my life, like my dad and my grandparents who might need help.
Right. Okay, and what is your picture of a quality life and relationship?
Just